Okay, I'm not going to get up and do the R. Kelly. All right, but what I'm going to say to all my fans out there who care, because I just got out last night at 10:30 out of Dade County jail. I was wearing that red jumper that says Dade County jail on it. From Friday morning, last Friday at 10:50, got off the plane from Jamaica, coming back from a successful meeting down there with the Jamaica Tourist Board. And my friend Kai, who's set up the Made Man Convention in Jamaica 2020. And I got arrested. A fugitive warrant that I didn't know about. I thought that incident was squashed. So let me explain to you what happened. Because you guys like to put it out there that I'm writing bad checks and worthless checks and all of that stuff. That was the charge. Okay? But listen to this. Last February, I did a show with Carrie Helston. I was in LA with my son at the All-Star game, and she had a successful performance at Club One. And the same person that we purchased Carrie Helston from went ahead and made an attempt to do Chico the Barge. But I had concern, and Chico's a friend of mine. And the gentlemen that were the go-between, so-called agency, okay, I deposited a check in his account for $4,000. The same time I deposited that check, my checking account was compromised. The bank shut it down. That means somebody get my debit card number, was using it everywhere. Got a letter from the bank, okay, sent it to this gentleman after he called spazzing about sending him $1,200 because he already advanced the artist money. And the whole attitude wasn't right. So I said, you know what, maybe we should go in a different direction. He still wanted me to send him money. I didn't know what for, because we didn't buy the act. The act never came to the state of North Carolina, never performed at my club. So I don't see myself owning anything. Well, he turned around and he went. We operated in a small community. He turned around and went to the state attorney in St. Johns County, Louisiana. Never been there, by the way. And reported us worthless check for $4,000. I don't know why he would do that, because nothing was exchanged. I got a letter around 2 months later from the district attorney. I spoke to her. I sent her the letter from the bank. Okay, I explained to her the situation. All right, and she said she'll look into it and get back to me. She never got back to me. I never knew there was a warrant for my arrest. All right, and that's how this all started. Well, what I could tell you that I learned out of this experience is that I've never been in jail and spent more than in and out, okay, on some false accusation all the time. But 6 days I spent in jail, 23 hours a day in a cell, okay? Celebrity status I have make them put me around no one for 6 days, 23 hours a day. I don't wish that on anyone, okay? But I had time to think. I had time to take a lot of medication because I'm claustrophobic, okay? So high blood pressure pills, okay, anxiety pills, okay, eating bread and water for 6 days. This shit was crazy, okay? Never thought I was going to come out. I thought I was going to have a heart attack, okay? But I survived, you know? And I wish, if Chico, Chico the Barge, if you could hear this, okay? His money was wired, okay? He cashed that check. If he didn't cash it, he's getting ready to cash that check. Make sure you get your money, because it's not his money. It was intended to be your money. And his commission should be no more than 10%. Okay? 10% of $4,000 is $400. So he put me in jail for 6 days for $400. Okay? Make sure you get your money, Chico the Barge, because the contract was supposed to be with you or for you to perform at Club One. Okay? But I'll tell you something. Big shout out to the correction officer at that facility. I think it's TGK in Dade County. Every last one of them was hospitable. They addressed me as Mr. Thomas at all times. Not just me, but I see they address every inmate as their last name with Mr. in front of it. I don't know why they had put me in the crazy ward and the light never went off, fluorescent light, for 23 hours. It was crazy. It was hell. But if it wasn't for one psychologist, probably would have lost my mind. And a couple of security guards. And all those 2 Latin inmates that brought me fruits. And the gentleman, Mr. I'm trying to remember your name, brother. Okay, because you brought me a bag of goodies. Okay, when they transferred me upstairs. All right, but I got you. I got that commissary. I got that money. I'm putting it in your commissary. Because you guys show me that even in jail, people have heart. And that was dope. Okay, so that's about it. I don't have nothing else to say to y'all other than the haters who have all those negative things to say about me. And I'm going to give you even more to talk about. Okay, because I'm only going to rise, baby. Okay, though I walk through the shadow of death, I should fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Okay, I say that every day I was in there. Okay, Psalm 23. Because he got my back. There's nothing that y'all could do that could F me up. I'm not supposed to curse, especially when I'm talking about God. Okay. Again, thank you for everybody that wish me well. Okay. I was thinking about my kids. I was thinking about my staff. I was thinking about my woman. I was thinking about my brother, my mother, my father, my parents at 82 years old. My parents are still together over 60 years, still together. And my dad had never spent a week or a day in jail. So I know he was disappointed. I was disappointed about it also. But I have 3 sons, and I would never want to see them go through that. Okay? All right? They treat you like animals in there. They feed you like animals. It's crazy. Okay? But there's a reason for everything, right? Okay? I'm focused. And I'm only going to get better. Okay? Bar 1 Miami is coming soon. Okay? Sports 1 is still doing great. Club 1 is banging them out. Okay? All right, look out for me because I am coming to a city near you. Peter Thomas, love, peace.